What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today, oh my goodness, we just got the most jaw-dropping piece of information that Bungie just randomly put out on their Twitter account a few minutes ago. Guys, if you're not sitting down, I'm telling you, sit down. Find somewhere to sit down because this info will knock you off your feet. So, let's just get right into the tweets. Bungie, on the official Destiny 2 Twitter account, tweeted the following thread. Firstly, as a preview of things to come in Lightfall, we have some exciting updates coming soon. Tomorrow, all standard armor mods are unlocked for everyone. With big changes coming to build crafting in Lightfall, we want to give everyone a chance to enjoy all mods in their current state. Now you may be, if you're like me, a little bit confused by standard armor mods. Like, does that just mean my head armor mods, like the finder mods and all that stuff? Does that include the combat style mods, charge with light, all of that stuff? Well, I took to Twitter, and as you can see, I asked for some clarification. Like, does this actually mean tomorrow every single charge with light mod, every single Elemental Well mod, every single Warmind Cell mod, the stuff that we go to 801 every single day, hoping, praying the meta ones will be there, will all of that stuff be unlocked? And community manager Liana replied to me and said, yep, with the exception of raid mods, every single armor mod in Destiny 2 will be unlocked tomorrow for everyone. Guys, this is insane, dude. Like, I can't believe Bungie is doing this. This is gonna open up the possibility to craft whatever builds you want leading up into Lightfall. Guys, this was one of, and honestly could have been the biggest overall complaint from new players. The fact that you had to just luck out that 801 was selling the meta mods, and it would take people months, if not years, to get all of the mods they actually wanted. And God forbid they're on a vacation, they were working, they weren't able to go to 801 when a meta mod was being sold. It could be like 8 months before she sold it again. It was such a frustrating system. Tomorrow, it vanishes, it's gone. Everyone has access to everything. This is huge. And I'm thinking, guys, let me know in the comment section if you want to see this. I'm thinking tomorrow about putting together a video about like kind of the best mod combos and the builds you should throw together with your now infinite mod supply. Such an exciting thing. And again, the fact that it's launching not next week, not with Lightfall, tomorrow is so hype. But that's not all. The thread, guys, continues. So the next tweet within this thread is, get ready to focus up. Starting next week, focusing costs for all Trials of Osiris, Iron Banner, Crucible, and Gambit weapons and armor will be reduced to 25 legendary shards. Adept weapon focus cost will also be reduced to 50. Again, this is pretty huge, especially for new players. Who's gonna spend their limited legendary shards, which will get you things like complete god rolls from Xur, exotics from Xur? You've got to spend that on a Gambit weapon? Like, unlikely, right? But now, with this sharp reduction in cost, I think like a lot more people are going to be able to focus weapons maybe they were interested in, but didn't have the resources to be able to commit to. And again, leading up to Lightfall, this now means that you can go after certain god rolls, add things to your arsenal, so you're more prepared when this massive new DLC drops. So again, some pretty awesome stuff there, but there's actually another tweet in this thread, and that reads, Grandmaster Nightfalls arrive on January 17th, which is next weekly reset. In our next update, the Grandmaster power cap and structure will become more approachable for all players, while remaining some of our most challenging content. More details coming in this week's TWAB. So guys, kind of like the mod thing, this was probably the main complaint about Grandmaster Nightfalls from the majority of players. The fact that not only do you have to go and grind and get your armor level up to the pinnacle cap, but then you also additionally have to grind experience to get enough artifact levels to just meet the requirement to actually do Grandmasters, and then it just puts you at, I think, like minus 20, minus 25 light regardless. So you grind to reach the level requirement, And then the level requirement you reach doesn't even matter because it just puts the equivalent of a raid day 1 contest mode modifier on your entire team. So it doesn't matter what your light level is as long as you reach the cap. You could be 10 above the cap. It puts everyone at the same amount. So the whole grind to be able to do the Nightfall doesn't have any effect in how you actually damage enemies whatsoever. They're just farming us for playtime. That's what it feels like. The fact that they're getting rid of that, again, this was the #1 complaint about Grandmasters. I love Grandmasters. I hate the grind to get there. The activities are hard because of the contest mode modifier. You don't just need to force people to arbitrarily get their light level to completely arbitrary number to be able to do it. They're gonna have the same experience. And frankly, I don't even know why I'm still ranting because they just admitted they're fixing this. However, I'm not exactly sure about the timeline of this fix. They say in our next update. Well, they're definitely updating the game in some capacity tomorrow to allow everyone to have, all the mods unlocked. So is that the next update they're referring to? Will the upcoming Grandmasters on January 17th have a much more approachable light level? I certainly hope so. However, they could be referring to a later update down the line. So perhaps on January 17th, we're going to have the usual requirements, like you're going to have to get to a pretty high light level to start, and then later in the season, perhaps in the beginning of February, there's going to be an update that's going to reduce that so all other players can jump in. Or are we talking, Lightfall is going to make this change going forward? I don't exactly know. We're definitely going to find out within the weekly update, the TWAB coming on Thursday. The TWAB, again, is going to be huge. They're announcing this stuff randomly on Twitter. They're not even waiting for the TWAB, which is only a couple of days away, which of course I'll absolutely cover on this channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. If you're subscribed, YouTube sometimes doesn't tell you about videos, but how big is this TWAB that they're just coming out on Twitter and announcing these things beforehand? So definitely some amazing updates here, and I really can't wait to see how much more people get into the game in terms of build crafting, because I know when I put out my build videos, I have, every single armor slot has mods in it, and I definitely have access to mods that other people don't have. Like, are you going to be able to use the same build, the same effectiveness in one of my videos if you don't have bountiful wells, for example, right? That's always been an issue. Now, tomorrow, it won't be. You can literally copy builds mod for mod. You have everything. I am so excited for that, guys. What do you think in the comments section down below of these changes? And what do you think the changes to the build crafting in Lightfall is going to be to warrant this? Because Bungie wouldn't just do this willy-nilly. It kind of indicates that perhaps all the mods would require themselves to be free in Lightfall to use some sort of new system, or the mods are going away. Like, we're starting from scratch in terms of a mod build system. Perhaps combat style mods, they won't even be a thing anymore. Bungie will completely rework how this system actually functions in game. And that could be the reason to make them all free before they go away. Again, maybe the TWAB will actually reveal what's going on there. But unbelievably exciting news nonetheless. Guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.